Hello, hello, and welcome to the DecentraWise Podcast. My name is Pedro.
And I'm Miguel, and you just joined us in our mission to decentralize the world. Wesley.
Miguel is shorty today.
Yeah, well, it's because it's freezing here, and I get shorter.
Okay, okay. So welcome to another DecentraWise Podcast, and you know what you have to do. Grab your drink. Mine is coffee, as always.
Mine is
And
vodka with coffee, of course.
sit back, relax, because things get nerdy around here.
Why? Why do you say nerdy? We are not
Because
nerds.
this is the
We don't
place to
have.
talk
We don't even have
about
glasses or something like that.
really nerd stuff like Web3 and just cutting edge stuff, right?
The crazy people stuff, right?
Oh, yeah, that's the way.
I know why I'm short. It's...
So, well, this has been quite some ride
Yeah,
since
well,
the middle of November. Um, from our last episode because we were
yeah, we've been crazy busy.
doing some crazy stuff in personal and business lives. So uh, podcasts have been stuck, but here we are again, uh, catching up with you guys because we love you, and that's how much we missed this this live stream thing these days. So we need to catch up.
Yeah, and we quite enjoy being here with you guys, doing these episodes. So yeah, we kind of miss you. I hope you guys missed us also.
But anyway, we had the run of Bitcoin to 100K, right?
Uh, 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 uh.
99
99.6, I think.
800
Eight.
was, and I saw it live.
Yeah.
I was having dinner somewhere, and I was looking at my phone,
I
and it was
was
going up, 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 up
I was
at
all I
99
was almost
800.
I was
And
almost popping up a bottle of champagne to
I
celebrate
was
the
almost
100K,
screaming.
but
I
and then
was
it
in
went up.
some public place. I was almost screaming 100.
Yeah, it's like
But
a football match. And then they do.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't
Yeah.
this time. And now we are getting a pullback, a little one, a little one.
Oh, yeah,
And
well, it depends on your view. It will be it's reconciliating a little bit. So yeah, well, it may be a little not so small pullback.
I am not a trader. The only thing that I have certain is that this shit goes up and down.
Yeah,
If it
yeah,
doesn't go down, it goes up. It cannot go up and down at the same time.
yeah.
It's impossible. It should go either up or down. And the only thing that also is impossible is to stay the same. So, unlike gold, because gold is always like very stable and it
Yeah,
moves
the
very
volatility here is
slowly.
crazy compared to
in
gold.
in crypto we love volatility, right?
Yep,
This everyone that wants to be in crypto, it's because they want something to change, right? People
exactly.
usually think that this shit goes only up. Nah, 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 nah. It doesn't go only up. uh it sometimes have to go down, right?
Yep.
So this is the thing. uh it goes up and down, it
And
doesn't
and
stay the same.
and it makes sense, right? So prices just go up too quickly, and then people get scared about the price. They hold up a little bit, then the price comes down a little bit, the market cools up, and then people start buying again, start to get euphoric again, and then it starts going up again. Yeah, it's how markets work. It's fun to watch.
Oh yeah. So this is what we have right now. It's probably the start of a bigger pullback, or not, right?
Yeah, it's still deciding if it goes down or not. If it doesn't, it will fire up and
I
try to puncture the 100K again.
I wanted to for it to go down more because
Yeah, yeah,
I
I would
still
like that
have
opportunity. I'm like, I want it to go down so that I can.
some money on the sidelines to
Yeah,
put into crypto. Not financial advice. Don't follow what I'm doing because I'm just a crazy guy
yeah,
on YouTube.
yeah,
Miguel knows what he's doing,
yeah.
uh,
Of
but I
course.
don't. So, uh,
Oh my God, you are crazier than me just by saying that.
but I wanted to buy more Sui and a little bit more Solana, just because they have potentially a higher upside than my current bags of other shit. Other shit? No, I don't. I don't buy shit coins. I just buy the blue
Well, I
chips.
did buy a couple of shit coins.
Usually, I don't buy them. I just get them from airdrops or
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. Um, I have quite a bunch of shit coins actually, but that's something that is going to my wallet all the time. Let me check. That's something that some things that I don't even know what they are. It's just go. I got ha this one I bought. I bought a little bit of Ton coin
Hmm.
because of the Telegram.
Yeah,
Um, I bought VVS uh, a long time ago.
yeah,
Still holding it to try
yep.
to actually break even with my investment.
At least.
That was a ruin of investment.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it might compensate this bull run. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it went down like it's down for a full bear market. So that's it. So let's see how it
So
goes this week.
sometimes we put money in some shit and it doesn't go
No,
up. It
it's
only
not like
goes
that.
down.
No, it's not like that because every coin went down. The problem is we put it in the wrong time.
Yeah. But that was the only time. It was the
Oh, no,
launch,
no,
right?
not really. No, yeah, but not really. You could
It
have
was the
sold.
launch. So
Yeah, you could
what
have
can we
sold
do?
and then buy it a couple of years later.
Actually, yes, because it's precisely today. It's 1/10 of what it was when it was at the all-time high.
Yeah.
Anyway, shit happens in this space.
Yeah, well,
Um,
but we learn, right?
yeah,
I
Do we?
remember that we had the mindset at that time. We had the mindset of, yeah, well, it goes down, but then it will come up anyway. So why bother?
Yeah. So I have also Corgi AI, Crop. I don't know what it is. Buy the Deep. I have Buy the Deep, man. Buy the Deep. I have
My
a lot of Buy the Deep. I have Vino, some other project from Kronos.
yeah,
I have Tectonic, a gazillion Tectonic. I don't know. And Minted. Yeah, that's it.
yeah,
And I have the more lucid coins, um, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP. Um, what more? I have Doge, of course.
Doge, of course, yeah,
Doge. Um, and
and
yeah,
Crow,
that's.
and you also have Crow.
But don't forget one thing, which is very important. You can go to the DGen coins and whatever. Like me, I just sold my entire portfolio of DGen coins. Um, but just go with some money that you don't really care, like money for buying coffee, kind of, right?
Yeah,
In my
yeah,
case, my entire portfolio is around Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and Sui and Doge. Those are my holdings, and then the rest and Kronos also. I have quite a bit of Kronos, and that's my main
yeah,
portfolio. The rest, the degen stuff, is like 1% or less.
yeah,
So if it all goes to zero, I
yeah.
am
You don't care that much.
fine. I don't care.
I'm risking a little bit more, maybe
Yeah.
around 10%.
Yeah. Uh, and if you consider Bitcoin and Ethereum and the rest is like 10%, right?
No, no.
No, me,
You
in
have,
my
yeah,
case,
yeah.
in
For
my
me,
case,
for me, you have shitcoins, and then you have quite stable projects, right? Like, of course, you have Bitcoin, Ethereum, you have Kronos. What else? I have Dodge,
mhm.
and those are the reasonably stable stuff. And then I bought some Pepe, and
Pepe,
Pepe,
you are a
yeah,
Pepe holder.
I'm a Pepe
Oh my
holder.
god,
And what else? What
you are a
else?
degen.
Yeah, I do have another one. Which one is it? Oh,
So
I did
today,
one. I did one some coin which is crow with knife in
crow
some
with
airdrop.
oh
Uh,
my god.
dog with hat.
Dog with hat.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah. And that's it. And that's it. But what I bought was Pepe, and that was it.
So you have whiff as well.
Yes,
That's cool.
from
You are
some
more
airdrop.
degen than me.
Yeah, and but I have mostly is BTC, Crow, and Dodge. Those are the main investments.
I am still waiting for Ethereum to wake up. I have quite a bunch of Ethereum,
I,
and
I'm I don't know why I don't have that much faith in the performance of Ethereum in this bull run. I'm still waiting for it to wake up like you, but I don't see it performing as well.
I don't know.
But it's the
Uh,
second best. It's the second best token around.
I
So
am hoping that Ethereum will find its way to have a great alt season.
mhm.
Uh, I hope so. Um, but I am diversifying as well because I want some to have some edge uh, on the side of Solana and Sui and Kronos and stuff like that, so that if it doesn't go that well, some of those projects should be
Yeah.
having valuation, right? So
Mhm.
that's the way. Don't go too far on the wish list because the further down you go, the riskier it gets, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, this is our portfolios, guys. This is a nice rundown on what we actually hold. Um, don't copy us.
No, we are crazy
Do
people. Yeah.
do your own research. Check uh, learn about the projects that you want to invest in. It's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Uh, don't invest because others do. That's the wrong way
Yeah.
to do.
Like if you are listening to us, we are crazy guys. So you should do
No,
your
Miguel is
own.
crazy. I'm a very sane guy.
Right.
Uh,
Right. Yeah. That's what I meant. But yeah, you shouldn't just buy it just because we're saying, and I'm saying this from us and for the rest of the YouTube guys.
yeah, and also you should have one
Because
of
they
these.
are also crazy.
You should have one of these to make calculations and don't put more money than you can lose.
Yeah.
Right? You just put numbers there, and it gives you the results, and that's
Yep.
good. You don't have to calculate stuff by head. You just go, and it helps you.
Yeah.
Or also, if you have a calculator app on your computer, that also helps.
Yeah. I don't know what to say about that. Yeah, of course, people sometimes think that it's not possible to lose their money, that this is just going to be crazy and they're just going to be filthy rich. But sometimes it just happens that most people don't. And for a few people to get rich, a lot of people will be poor. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. Usually, emotions get in the way, right? And if you invest something and you are with that idea that next week I will make a fortune, no, you don't.
No, no, the market, because the market knows you are thinking that.
When I was trading back in, I don't know, 2017 to 2018, I attempted to make some money trading. And I remember very clearly, that's why I don't trade anymore. I remember clearly. I think I was using Binance at that time because it was the only one that I could put limit orders. Coinbase didn't have that functionality. It was just buy at market. It was very early days
Mhm.
in crypto still. So I was using Binance and putting limit orders, and it was like uh, I was expecting it to get to certain value, and I put a buy order there. It was going down, and uh, I was either putting the uh, limit order at, imagine, one 100, and it was going to 101 199
100.5.
cents, and then shoot up,
Yeah.
right? And I
Yeah.
was, damn,
And,
that
and it
it
makes
was
sense
close.
because, you think that you are the only one thinking like that, but everybody's thinking like that. And
Yeah,
you just create a wall there. Everybody creates a wall there that just creates the right momentum to just shoot up. And that's what happened to the 100K wall, right? It just went to that ceiling, crashed the head in the ceiling, and just came back down because everybody's selling at not the
that
100, because people thinking, well, the other guys are, everybody's going to sell at 100, so I'm going to put at 99.9 and 99.8, and you just create several layers of that wall. And it's fun, really fun to see that rolling up.
yeah, and I was putting like I was doing, no, I cannot put limit orders because they are probably trading against me.
And they
Uh,
are.
so I wasn't putting limit orders anymore, and I was putting market orders on the value that I wanted. And so I was waiting, looking at the charts, and it was moving like 1 minute chart or two. Those things that you shouldn't even look at because they just don't make any sense for the regular human being, right? Uh, I was looking at that, and now it's the time to buy, and I was buying. It was, and now is the
Yeah.
time to sell, and I was selling it. It was,
Yeah, because everybody in the market is thinking exactly like you. They are
man,
experiencing the same feelings that you are experiencing, and that's
that was my first
kind of
attempt
the
in
fun
trading.
part. Yeah, it's kind of the fun part of that. I keep saying that those charts are the expression of the market sentiments.
I,
Uh,
I remember talking with my wife and tell her, man, I think there is a guy on the other side.
yeah,
He
that
was what
chart. Yeah, that
he
chart
was
is.
watching me for
Yeah,
sure.
he's looking
Man,
at me,
it's
looking at what I'm doing. Yeah.
it's crazy. It's crazy. And then this is all human psychology.
Yeah.
Now I know. At that time, I didn't know.
Yeah,
Uh,
and it plays really well. The more people that you have playing on the markets, the more reliable that is.
yeah,
It's really fun.
and also then I had a second attempt much later. There was Bybit already, but in the beginning of Bybit, I attempted to do some leverage trading. Oh, there was some guys making loads of money live streaming it in front of me,
Yeah.
and man, it seemed so easy, right? Again, 1 minute charts. Ashi,
Let's
uh,
do some
uh,
scalping.
I can Ashi candles to see when it reverts and blah blah blah. And and I made some money, and I lost some as well, and I lost most of it. Uh,
I made some money, but I lost 10 times that. So,
yeah, I lost most of the money I made and
yeah.
the money I put in leverage trading. Um, and thank God that I only risked like 5% of my
Yeah, well,
portfolio,
if you are
which
going to
is
do
a
that,
lot
just
of
take
money
like a
anyway.
hundred bucks and play with that.
Yeah,
You
but
can even
I
do it
lost a
with
lot of
10
money.
bucks. Yeah, right. If you are just playing and checking how it works, you can just do it with 10 bucks.
No, you can't because it's not the same thing. To learn, I really
You
advise
need
you
to be
to
invested.
instead of
Yeah, but that's what I do. But I'm crazy, and you know that I'm crazy. So
I was doing for a few months. I was trading with in testnet,
mhm.
in Bybit's testnet, or no, I think it was BitMEX at that time. And when I felt a little bit more comfortable, I decided to put Bitcoin in and started doing it in Bitcoin. And uh, and then Bybit came about, and I moved to Bybit, and I was trading in BitMEX and Bybit,
Mm.
and it was so stressful to me uh, because I was looking at it all the time, and I was not planning my investments or my trades. It was like gut feeling,
Yeah, yeah. Well,
and
that's called gambling, right?
yeah, it was not a good sensation and not a good
Yeah,
result for me. So I decided that I am not touching that shit again anymore.
yeah.
It's
It's
like
it's a
it's
very
like
valuable
writing the letter to the casino administration, the,
thing that
forbidding you
you
from
resign.
entering the casino. That I did the same in
No,
my
you
head.
just wrote a letter to the casino saying, "I resign.
Yeah, I don't want to get in anymore.
I'm not working there anymore."
That's that was not a very good experience, and
Yeah, it's a very valuable lesson when you learn that not trading is also trading.
yeah. So this is very important for you guys. I wanted to share this because we are getting to a stage of the cycle that everything seems very easy,
Yeah,
right?
It's the craziest times.
And it either is very easy because it's going up a lot, and then you get really, really into it, and then it falls and you
Yeah,
lose it all,
yeah,
right? Or you don't even win and you just lose. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it,
yeah,
right? This
yeah,
is this is this is where fortunes are made,
and lost.
but for usually for people that have been around and have been playing with small sizes, and they actually know what they're doing, not me, clearly. Uh, and then they continue playing with bigger sizes, but it's always a small part of their portfolio, and they are doing proper risk management and planning the trades and doing everything by the book. Or if you just think that this is a way to get rich quick and you don't put the time to learn, then
Yeah,
probably your result will be as good as mine.
yeah, most probably because it's the result of most people.
But I was having a good risk management strategy, which was I risked a very small percentage of my portfolio. And it was too much, clearly,
Yeah,
but it
and
was a small percentage,
yeah, but
right?
if you don't know what you're doing, that's the way to go, right? You shouldn't be betting a huge amount of your portfolio because
Yeah.
it's gambling. Honestly, while you don't know what you're doing, it's gambling.
And even when you know what you're doing, it's natural to lose trades. You
Yeah,
don't win
but
them all.
when you know what you're doing proper management.
Yeah.
And if you do proper risk management, you are not there to lose money. Otherwise, your risk management sucks.
Yeah, you can lose, but your winners need to
Yeah, but yeah,
outperform your losers, right?
exactly, and that's the risk management because
Yeah.
you know that you are going to lose some. but you need to win more and quite a bit more than you are losing.
Yeah, and when you lose a small percentage. When you win, you should win a big percentage. So
Yeah,
that makes the difference, right?
yeah.
But that's
And you need to be very rigorous, because what happens most of the time is that while people are learning and the prices are going up, and you say that I'm going to sell at when it goes up exactly 2% because I'm risk managing uh, by stop loss at 1% down, and I'm selling at 2% up. But then it starts to go up, and no, it's going up quite a bit, and I'm going
now
to
I'm
make a little bit
doubling
more
down.
money. Yeah, let's go. And then you just lose everything.
I'm doubling down because this is going
Yeah, no, you
crazy.
need to stick to your plan, and don't change it while it's running.
Yeah, that's why you should put the entire trade,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
run it by
yeah.
uh,
When you buy, you need to sell, to put the stop loss and the take
and
profit
the take profit.
immediately,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that's it. And don't look at it again.
And if you want to have a moon bag, it's not a problem. Just don't take 100% profit. For instance, if you uh, make a trade and you take out the entire amount that you put in plus percentage of for you, you can let the rest go. If you want to do that, it's cool. You already have your
Yeah, but
principal,
you are
and you
monitoring
have
your risk.
you have your profit already realized. The problem is not realizing it and let it run. You should not do that ever,
Yeah,
right? So if you take profits along the way and you don't take profits on 100% of the position size, that's perfectly fine. If you lose the rest, you already materialized your profit, and that's it. Nobody gets poorer taking profits.
yep. Yeah, exactly. And guys, don't forget to keep taking profits during this bull run. When you see, well, I want some money, yeah, take some profits there from there before you lose them.
Yeah. And don't try to time the market.
Those are two things nearly impossible for you guys, and even for us, that we are specialists on this matter, and we have crystal balls for us to know either the price or the time that the bull run will end. Don't try it.
We cannot
It's not going to work.
we cannot do an episode without talking about the crystal balls of Miguel.
Yeah, yeah.
I was not talking about mine, but he has to always talk about his crystal balls.
Yep. Yeah, this time I did, but the other times you do. So yeah, I think
But
makes us even.
I was trying my best
Yeah,
not to,
but I noticed you were trying. I'm not going to talk about that today, but yeah,
yeah.
I got you there.
Okay.
But
So
there are two things that are nearly impossible to yeah, to know beforehand. It's the price that the bull run will end and the time. So if you are going to try to do that, you can either go to a tarot guy and ask him when the bull run will end, uh, and or you just go ahead and take profits in the meantime. Pay yourself a little bit,
oh yeah.
and you will be happier. I'm quite sure, because if you try to time the end of the bull run, you will lose. either,
My
because it's nearly impossible to see where it ends, and because your emotions will get in the way.
what I did this time, I'm not sure if it is okay or not, because clearly in the last bull run I couldn't catch it, because
It was so
thinking
fast.
I was always thinking that it would go to 100K, and it didn't. Uh, so this time I want to do it differently. So my strategy is changed for I have a lot of indicators that I want to take a look at during the bull run, not just one, a lot of them. And I made the conservative prediction of the prices that I am expecting on each of the coins that of the big coin, not the degen coins; those I don't really care. But the big investments that I have, uh, I had I created a list of selling amounts that I want to set in stone. And whenever each of those coins reaches that amount, I am selling two-thirds of my portfolio.
Yeah,
I don't really care.
that's a plan.
Yeah, I don't really care if it is going up more
Yeah,
or
after you sell it, you don't look at it. You
and
forget about it.
I keep another third, or from between a third and 25% of my portfolio as a moon bag, and those I will try to navigate uh, the market sentiment a little bit more and see if I can ride uh, to the top or closer to the top. But if I don't ride it to the top and shit happens, I don't really care. Okay. But I don't care if Bitcoin goes to 300K. I'm not selling Bitcoin, first of all. I'm not selling Bitcoin this bull run. I don't think it's the bull run to sell Bitcoin. I think the next bull run probably will be a bull run where I might sell a little bit. I don't know. But it's always the question, if you want to sell Bitcoin, you will sell Bitcoin for what?
To buy cheaper.
Just for that, but I don't really
Yeah,
care. So uh, selling Bitcoin, I'm not sure. Um, so this is it. Selling all the other coins, I don't really care. I am keeping Bitcoin for the next bull run, and I want to buy more at the bear market,
yeah,
and that's it. But it's good to have a plan like that. I think it removes a lot of stress from me, right?
yeah. Of course.
It's a conservative one. It's not like imagining like 10K Ethereum. I don't really care. I don't really care if Ethereum goes to 10K. I am selling way before that.
Hmm.
Uh, and I will keep my bag. If it goes to 20K, I am happy to sell the rest, right? Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Hmm.
If it doesn't go, I am happy to keep it for the next bull run. That's it.
Yeah.
This is my plan. I'm not sure if it will go to represent a good result or not, but that's what I'm doing.
Hmm.
Uh, and I think it's a lot better than the last plan. Last plan, uh, I had too high expectations. and
Yeah.
that really didn't allow me to sell. And then after the bear market, wouldn't make any sense to sell, so I just bought more, and that's it. But I lost a bunch of money with that, or I didn't make a lot of money,
Yeah.
right? So that's stupid, right?
Yep. Exactly.
So
Okay.
this,
So, do you
I
want to
think
go
this
to
is,
some technical analysis, or we close it like this?
we can have fun looking at the charts, because this is beautiful times to look at charts, right?
Yeah.
Show us what you have, man.
Okay. So let's see what we have here. Share this one. There we go. Have a nice mirror view. Okay, so let's see what's happening today here with Bitcoin. We are still trading sideways here since this last recovery of the price coming down after hitting the 99.8. Was that it? Yeah, 99.8. So it's still coming down. It's doing its stuff. So right now we are here at a special, very special time because we are having this support line. I think we are still going to test this value over here.
What is
But
that value?
this one is 90, around the
90K.
90K. Yep.
Hmm.
So it's probably still going to try this one. But what I'm really hoping for is for this scenario here. And this is what I have in mind, because we can still come to the 89K, or if it extends the correction a little bit, it can come to the 83, 84K. So this is what I'm really hoping for, and try to get some entry point around this area. But it can really happen because this is a really strong support here. But I'm still hoping for these values to be tested around here.
Yeah.
If
And
it doesn't come to these values, it can happen that this level of support is strong enough and it just shoots up. So it will be kind of, I will be sad because I was hoping to get some entry point around these values, but it is what it is. But it can also happen that it comes to the 100K again and shoots down again, because it's a really thick wall that we have here at 100K, and it will be
mhm.
very hard to pierce all this value. I think the last time I saw it, we had like $2 billion around here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of Bitcoin to struggle at this level. So it can really happen that we don't gain enough momentum here, and we hit our heads on this wall again and shoot back again to get some more momentum around these levels. And this is what I'm hoping for. I want this to happen, but yeah, well, it's hard. It's going sideways right here. It's not going up either down. Despite of what you say that goes up or down, no, it's sideways. Damn thing.
No,
Yeah.
it's
So,
there's a lot of movement there, up and
yeah, I
down.
know.
I don't see any
I'm joking.
any any gray candles. They are all green and red
Yeah,
for
because
for a reason.
yeah. Uh, so yeah, we were around these support lines, but we are trying to move from this. But this is serving as a really good support at this time. So
Man, check
let's
it
see.
out.
Eh,
Remove that line so it can fall.
well, I can stretch it a little bit less right here so that it falls at the end of this line. Let's see
Okay.
how it goes.
The problem is you put too many lines and don't get the price cannot go lower. Come on.
Yeah, I know. I need to start removing lines from here. But it's following the normal process. I think all the levels that I do have here are being too many lines, right? But all the levels that I've been drawing around here, even this wave, it would need to stop there, exactly there, and it did somehow. Uh, it's crazy. This Fibonacci stuff is crazy, and it just hits uh, very strongly on the right levels.
Yeah,
So, yeah, what can I say? We feel in Fibonacci.
that's it.
So that's what I have to say to you guys. I have
What about
no
the
more news.
charts? Do you have Ethereum and
No, I'm just
Solana?
no, I'm just spending my time on Bitcoin because every other ones are right now following. Well, I do have the dominance chart, which is we have big news here, right? Because we finally broke this big support line that we were having since 2022. So we were going consolidating around here, and then we started to follow this trend line very closely. And now, and it's what it happened on the other times that it just broke the line. And this is what I think, because we can still retake this line again this week if it goes up again, and we can regain this level again, and we keep seeing the Bitcoin dominance going strong. But it's not what I'm seeing and what it looks like to me. And I noticed on the altcoins that they started to grow even separately from Bitcoin, which is not what happens when Bitcoin is dominating. So we are falling from the Bitcoin dominance, which is saying that we are starting the altcoin season. Let's see how it goes, but hopefully it's that. So it's what I have right
Okay,
now.
perfect. So I think we are done for this week. Good trades for everybody. This is a good time to be in the market. Uh,
Yeah,
Besides the 30% pullbacks that are usual, don't freak out.
get used to it, guys. Don't panic sell, please, because
Yeah,
you are going to lose
don't
money with
freak
that.
out. This is crypto. This
Yeah,
is natural thing. That's why we are here. Because to stay the same, we would invest in gold
yeah,
um, or some bonds, and that's it, right?
yeah,
So uh, we are here to appreciate the volatility, and we should learn to appreciate either up or down volatility, right?
yeah,
If it goes down, we buy more. If it goes up, we celebrate. And that's
yeah.
it. That's the way to ride
Exactly.
a bull
Just
run,
ride the
right?
wave because you are not going to move the market. So just ride the waves.
And keep on watching the signs that we and many other channels share with you guys. Watch the indicators, watch Bitcoin
First indicator,
dominance, for
when
instance.
people start to get crazy, like I'm going to be filthy rich. Yeah, that's going.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
No, it's not
sell,
tomorrow.
sell immediately.
Okay. It's not tomorrow, and it's never
What's the
when you
time?
think it is. So just ride it carefully, and whenever you you get in a cab and the cab driver asks you about your altcoin investments, sell.
Yeah.
That's the biggest top signal that you can have. If you don't get that, uh, you need to look at other indicators, merge them. Don't just look at one, because it's usually wrong sometimes. So when all the indicators that you learn how to read point to the same direction, then probably it's time to sell, right?
Exactly. When you
And
start to
that's it.
see everybody crazy talking crazy about crypto, it's time to sell.
Man, this time is a little bit different in that level, because I really think that we are mass uh, we have mass adoption already. Before, whenever the news were talking about Bitcoin is a top signal, was a top signal on the cycles before. Not anymore. They talk
No.
about Bitcoin every day in the news.
Yeah.
And
Well, that is correct. So you don't have that crazy euphoria that you had before. Yeah.
yeah, so I think this time is a lot more technical
Hmm.
than
Yeah, maybe.
before in the prior
Yeah,
cycles.
you have bigger sharks around.
Yeah, so that can go both ways.
Yeah.
It can make the bull run more concise, less extreme, or even more extreme.
Hmm.
I don't really know.
Yeah, nobody
I
knows.
hope for the latter,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure. But
Yeah.
if if the latter is the right thing, we will notice it. I think,
Yeah.
because this is will be very exuberant.
Hmm.
They there are economists calling for 1 million Bitcoin by the end of next
Yeah.
year. That's cool. That's cool. I love it. I love
Yeah.
that idea.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, the idea is nice, but I don't see it happening. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I'm open minded.
No,
Uh,
I'm also yeah. Well, I won't complain if it does. It's not that, but the thing is, I don't see it happening. We still don't have, not in this bull run. Maybe the next one.
I don't know, because we have so many things that are different in this bull run. Why should we expect the same result?
No, it's those all
Should
bull runs, all cycles have been different,
Yeah. So
and this is
I
something that I would like to discuss you offline about this.
Mhm.
So yeah.
This is crazy. I think this bull run will many people for many people will be surprised, because it will be different. I don't know in which way. If it goes bananas.
Well, it always goes bananas. Actually, there's a part of the cycle that it's called bananas.
No, I'm talking bananas by like ton bananas.
Yeah, no,
Like
but it's because of that. It's just crazy. It's that last part of the cycle where it goes hyperbolic. It's really called bananas.
yeah, I know.
That part of the cycle.
I know, but the problem is that how many bananas?
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah,
know,
yeah.
it usually goes one banana. Uh,
Not
but
really. Not
I
really.
just imagine 2017 was one banana, right?
Hmm.
2021 was alpha banana, right? And this cycle can be 10 bananas. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Well, nobody knows.
Or can be a quarter of a banana.
Yeah,
I don't know. But if it goes bananas, like 10 bananas, then I think we all will be uh, very happy with, and we will notice it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what happens after 100K. Seriously, I am very watching it very closely because
Yeah.
it will take time to run above 100K. But I really think that when it goes there, it will go
One
crazy.
thing that I've been hearing quite a bit is that they think that exchanges don't have enough Bitcoin liquidity for the requirements.
I know.
So if that is true, then price will skyrocket. So yeah, we will have to see. It depends of a lot of variables and the time that those variables hit the the limits.
And don't forget one thing: we still don't have retail. Besides,
We kind of have.
we have a little bit, just a little bit, but the real retail, it's not here yet.
No, the real retail will be in the next bull run.
And I'm not sure what it happened, what it means for this cycle. When the real retail comes in this cycle, like your mom and mine and
Yeah,
auntie
well, the real retail
Julia
is
that
not.
calls and says, "Ah, you work in those shit coins, right? I want to buy some shit coin. How can I shit coin my portfolio?" Uh, that's when real retail is joining the market. And last time, because of the pandemic and all that craziness, we didn't have that part.
Yeah,
That part was uh, cut off from the bull cycle. That's why it fooled everybody. So, including myself. So, uh, if we have that this time above 100K, ah, damn, I don't know
yeah.
what happened.
We have a question from Innovation Nation here, asking how much time does it take to learn core blockchain development from scratch? And this kind of depends, right? So if you already know software development, what languages do you know? If you are going for core blockchain development, you probably should learn some C and C++. That can take a little bit of time.
Or go.
After that, you need to know the rules of that specific blockchain. Um, and well, most blockchains kind of work the same way. So if you know one, you kind of know how they all work, despite they have very specific problem solving techniques for that specific blockchain. So you will need to learn the specifics of that blockchain. And then you will probably start on bug fixing. Then you will start to suggest new features or new patches. And that's how you learn. It kind of depends on how much time you invest on that, but it should take
Uh,
either a few months or a few years. It
I
depends a
don't
lot.
know. I don't know how experienced you are as a developer. Um, if you are not that experienced, I don't think you should be developing a blockchain from scratch. Uh, if you want to play with it, that's
He's not
cool.
asking about
No
developing the
problem.
blockchain from scratch, but learning how to be a core developer.
Okay. Learn to be a core developer, you should join a project if you are not very experienced, or either way. It's always good to join another project join a blockchain project that you like and start contributing. Uh, if you want to really learn how to develop a blockchain, then it's a completely different thing. Uh, so you are using MERN stack, a web developer. Okay. So um, you are a JavaScript developer, right? Uh, or a Node.js developer. Uh, you don't have much options in blockchain development in JavaScript, but there are some. You can actually check out one of the projects that I contributed in the past, which is
What's the name of that?
the Avalon blockchain. It's the blockchain that powers DTube, the decentralized YouTube on chain. So I can put or maybe you can. I don't have the chat here, Miguel, but
Mhm.
maybe you can put the link in the chat.
Yeah,
You can check it on GitHub. It's github.com/dtube /Avalon, I think.
let's see.
And
There we go.
that is developed in JavaScript.
I think this is the one.
It's very, very clean JavaScript, pure JavaScript code, and it works. It's battle tested and it works.
Yeah.
You have a few other blockchains that you can explore as well in JavaScript, like Lisk, for instance.
Yeah, I was trying to remember that one.
That is also a very good project that you can explore and contribute. Using JavaScript, I think those are the bigger. I'm not sure about Mina. Maybe Mina is also JavaScript. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I think the
But
main thing is since he is a JS developer, it's easier to start in one of these projects.
yeah,
Otherwise, you will have to learn new languages and quite complicated ones like C and C++. So that will require quite an amount of time to learn.
but that's possible.
Yeah. Well, it just depends on the time that you invest, right? If you
Yeah.
invest 1 hour a day, it will take a lot of time. But if you invest 8 hours a day or 16 hours a day, time shrinks exponentially.
Yeah, for blockchain, he is asking about other languages. Yes, C++ is the main one, and Go or Rust, the second two options.
Yeah.
So, for instance, if you want to go the Go way, you should go for Cosmos, around that.
Yeah, the Cosmos ecosystem.
And
They
if you
also
want to go the
developing that.
Rust way, you can go to Polkadot ecosystem. And if you want to stay in C++, probably all the rest.
Yeah.
And if on the Go side, you can also use some some of the main blockchains like Ethereum. You have Geth, which is one of the nodes of Ethereum that is developed on Go. So it's possible to contribute there a lot more harder, because the bigger the project, the
Yeah, harder to
harder it
get
is
because you
to,
will need to understand a lot of different aspects of the project.
yeah. So to join a smaller project is always better because you will not be one in thousands contributing. So you have more bandwidth from
Yeah,
the maintainers
and
to,
your learning curve will increase quite a bit. So you will learn the project much faster than big projects.
yeah.
So it's much easier if you go for a smaller project. And if you are more familiar with JavaScript, just go for one of these. In JavaScript, you will learn how a blockchain works. You will learn most of the specifics of a blockchain, and then it will be easier to correlate to other blockchains. And if you want to learn other languages, just learn them, but you already know how a blockchain works and how it should behave and stuff like that, and you are not learning everything at the same time.
Yeah, and actually, a blockchain is always the same thing. Uh, it has a networking P2P
Yeah,
module. It
they
has
work mostly the
a
same.
database to store blocks and
Yeah, a
store.
blockchain is a
Uh,
database
there are two
mostly.
databases involved usually: the block database and the state database, right?
Yeah.
And then you have transactions and an execution layer of transactions, and uh, you have
And the crypto,
cryptography,
yeah, you have the crypto calculations, and that's
and
mostly it. And then the other stuff is the specific stuff for that differs between the blockchains, because each blockchain is trying to solve a different problem. So they will have kind of specific ways of dealing with the implementation,
one
because
one
it's
very
solving a
important
specific problem.
one very important thing that all blockchains also have to have is a consensus mechanism,
Yeah.
right, or a consensus algorithm, uh, which probably it's the main difference from chain to chain. Um, so you are asking if you can change the consensus
Yeah,
mechanism
that is possible.
on
But since it's usually a thing that it's really rooted in the basics of the blockchain, so it will probably change a lot of the blockchain implementation. So it's possible you can even have a blockchain that can deal with different consensus algorithms by configuration, for instance. But it will be hard to implement, and it will be hard to maintain, as far as I know.
yeah. And if you want to change that for a specific use case, that's completely different from changing it in a running blockchain. So
Yeah.
if you are doing like a fork of Ethereum for a different use case, you can do whatever you want, right? You just need to understand what is the consensus mechanism and substitute that for another. Uh, of course, don't forget one thing. The only thing that is very different from blockchains, from blockchain development and other types of software development, is that everything in blockchain needs a gazillion testing. So don't make the usual thing of any other project, like don't not doing tests or having a
Yeah.
small set of
Yeah.
tests.
This
No,
is the
in
the test
blockchain is the other way
requirements of
around.
financial software.
Yeah,
So
usually
if you are dealing with money, you have to be very, very accurate.
usually in blockchain software you have like two, three, 10 times the lines of code of tests than the main code,
Yeah.
right? It's completely different from other software types.
Yeah.
You need to be sure that things work all the
Yeah.
time. forever.
You really need to invest in testing for
Right.
sure.
That's why Bitcoin is a lesson forever for all of us, because it's an application that is running for 15 years without any problem ever, and it's probably the most project uh, uh, with most hackers trying to break it.
Yeah.
I don't see any other project with more hackers trying to break that shit. So, and it just works, right? So you need to focus on having the same kind of resilience, and that is achieved with tons of testing, usually. So, yeah, that's exactly it. You need to
So
have.
back to the subject. We would advise you to start with one of these JavaScript blockchain projects, since you already know JavaScript, and then if you feel like it, go to another one with a really high performance language and low footprint language like Go and C++, and so that you don't have to learn everything at the same time.
Yeah.
So you will learn the specifics of a blockchain while you're dealing with these JavaScript blockchains. You will learn how it works, what it has to do, and then after you know that, you can go ahead and start on a new blockchain with a different language, and then you will have to learn the language, of course, which will be a task on its own. But then you already know how blockchain works, and it will be much easier to understand the project.
One thing that you should do either way is experiment running a node of any chain.
Mm-hmm.
If you are new in this space, probably it's the first step. Just run a node. You will learn a ton from that experience on any chain. Doesn't matter what chain you want. If you want to select one of those chains that I mentioned to you, better, because you are trying to you are helping the networks, and you are learning with your experience. And for instance, in YouTube, the chain has a small group of validators. You can just you can run the node and even make some money with it, and experiment. That's very important. You will understand what's involved in running a node, what it means, to synchronize the node with the chain, the problems that you can have when your connection is broken, many other things. So, yeah. Right. So yeah, that's it. I really think it's the way to experiment, to start in this space, is to run a node, and then you can move to developing. Sorry, my kids just came home. And then after running that nodes, you will be probably taking a look at the code and understanding a little bit more of the parts involved, and yeah, and then you can build your own thing, right?
Yeah, well, as Innovation Nation is saying right now, yeah, I do agree. If you are on JavaScript, you can easily interface with the blockchain without having to go for core development. You can also play with that, start interacting, create transactions, and do stuff that blockchain does. So you are going to be on the client side, and putting transactions and dealing with the cryptography, with wallets and stuff like that on the client side. So it's also nice to learn that. You will learn a lot on the blockchain work, how it works. And if you are still interested to go deeper into blockchain, then you can go for that first path that we explained. Go to a JavaScript blockchain and start digging into that. And then if you really want to go deeper on other blockchains, more optimized blockchains, yeah, you just go. But it's a world, a huge world. Different languages, different toolkits, different everything differs. And except the things that I said, that I was explaining. The blockchain, a blockchain is a blockchain, and it doesn't differ that much, except with the different characteristics of each blockchain and what they intend to, which problem they intend to solve.
Yeah, if you just want to put your toe in the water, it's always best to start from the front end.
Yeah.
If you
And
just,
having a node is also fun.
yeah, you can run your nodes. You can build an application to interact with the blockchain and all the stuff that is involved in that. And yeah, it's always good to experiment with that, and then you will know what at what side you want to be in, what side really rocks your your life, right? And then you choose, either go to the front end development, because there's a lot of stuff to do there, and it's also very cool. Or if you want to go to the back end and be a core developer and invest a lot more learning this stuff and so on. So
Yeah.
I started from the front ends also, and then I moved quickly to the back end because I am more a back end guy than a front end developer. But anyway, it's always good to understand both when you start, and you will know where you belong quickly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I really think that is it for today's episode.
We need to cut this for today.
And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. We do this every Monday.
At least we try, right?
At 5 p.m. UTC, or sometimes later a little bit. So we try our best to keep a schedule, but sometimes life gets in the way.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is it, guys.
Hope you enjoyed it, and
thank you for joining us in our mission to decentralize the world wisely, and see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.
And the next one, guys.
Bye-bye.